Yeah, good evening, solar YouTubers. Um, uh, my charging night is done, but I'm not nowhere near what I need to be. The fridge is running. I actually got my charger up and running, and if you can hear in the background, I got the generator running. So why am I doing this way? Yes, I could plug that into the wall, charge it from the wall, and it's not going to cost me what, $10 maybe, if that. So why am I doing the generator? Well, simple fact is, when I move out into my truck, I'm not going to have this option of plugging into a wall. And I'm just kind of curious. Of how long is it going to take, what I'm going to use, that kind of stuff. So I'm not. It's just kind of a test run. But this is not. Charging today just did not go well. I am lacking, and this was shut off a couple hours too, so I really don't know. That's what they're. Nothing's coming in on the solar, so I mean, it's not putting nothing out. So I'm at 0.9 amp hours. That's the temperature. 14 volts, 15.6 amps. It is set on 20 amps. What was that set on? It is set on the 20 amps setting. For a long time, I had it set over here. I didn't realize it. But this is a great charge controller. I'm a charge controller, a charger. So I got it is with the Anderson. I got Dean into the Anderson, going through the box, and the box is connected to batteries, and this is why I want to leave that box in play. But what's cool is that charger came with, you got a battery hookup here. This is for my then I also have possible charge controller into the, I haven't done this one yet. I'm kind of scared to do that. No. I got this for that. That's why. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, because these are the plugs. I was wondering why I was doing that. That's why I was putting the, that's why you saw that. So, yeah, I need to put that back in the other box. Yeah, in this box. Oh well, so I'm doing it this way just to see how long it's going to take. I did have an issue. This was unplugged or something. I don't know what was going on that. Probably need to find a better monitor. I don't know. I don't know what the deal was with that. It was a good hour and a half, 2 hours not running. I mean, not plugged in. But he wasn't receiving nothing over there. Will that 2 hours make a difference? Probably not. But I can't tell. The fridge is running right now. But this is still charging up the batteries. And so I don't know if this is a bad thing. Nothing's hot. So I don't know. The Bluetti is down to 93% and my fan's running, so I'm not in there. Let's need to turn the fan off. So yeah, on that. So I did come to a conclusion that I am not bringing in enough solar. Today was a good day. I mean, people tell you all the time you can listen to people on YouTube, but until you actually do it yourself and not turn out, then you can say, hey, yeah, got a computer for a Jeep. That's to a no, that's to a Silverado. My fault. Off topic. I just thought it would look good. I'm only recharging up so much. Only 40 amp hours. But let's do that. So I gotta look at that math real quick. Sorry, I've got 18 things going on right now in my mind. So yeah, my solar is pretty much done. I'm just using that generator just to see how fast this is. I don't have to use a generator. I'm just curious. Because at one point in time I'm going to have to use a generator. When the power does go out, not enough sun, and that generator doesn't been used very often anyway. Last time I ran that generator was 4 months ago maybe. Something like that. Yeah, it's a nice generator. I've already done an oil change on it already. It's on eco mode. It's done pretty good. It's done what I wanted to do. Yeah, one time it had the fridge running, it had my fans running, my computer running. That's a 2,000 watts, so I'm not, for the money I paid for it, and for what I got out of it, I'm not complaining. Back to this. So what I'm thinking is I need to bring in at least 4 more 100 watts. So it's going to be 800 watts total. And so basically how I got that math, and this is what math I came across, is, just clear this. So I got the 12.8 volts, and you want to multiply that by 200 because that's how many amp hours I have. That would give you 2560. That's what the watt hours I have right now. It's 2560. But if you want to divide that, that equals 2560. Sorry. 2560. You want to divide that by 3. That's how many sun hours you have. I go with the lowest possible for lowest thing, and that equals 854 watts. I need to be bringing in, but it's not the 20. Okay, so that's not the 24. So I have what's that? How do we do that? We do 12.8. Is that divided by 40? Nope. Don't know how to do watt hours. Amp hours to watt hours. Don't know how to do that math. So if we do 100 times, let's say 13 hours, that's 1300 divided by 3. So I should be bringing in enough to charge the panels. I should be bringing in enough to charge this up, but I'm not getting full 400. That 300 was the highest I hit today. So I do think I need to bring in at least 4 more 100 watts. I think so. That's just a quick thing. What's going on? It did not reach. It barely charged today. It kept the fridge running. It didn't get any lower. It did increase a little bit. Started at 58 amp hours. So it did what it did, I guess. But it's charging 14.1 at 15 amps, and that's only receiving 4 amps because so there is some 15 amps going in, but this is only seeing 5 amps. Only seeing 5 amps, so where's the other 10 amps going? You know what I'm saying? So it's going somewhere. I don't think it's back feeding through the system. I can find out real quick if I just unplug it. Alright, I unplugged the solar panels, so nothing's coming out of the solar panels. And the amps went down. And temperature, 14 volts at 15 amps. So only two's going in. Refrigerators, you know, so refrigerators only using 2 amps. So, yeah, we lived at that. Now this doesn't backfeed through the system because it's designed not to backfeed. So I don't have to unplug this. So, all right, well, that was a quick video. I'm just running this to see, you know, just a test. I haven't ran that for a while anyway, so get out there, get it running. And that's what most people do wrong with generators, is they buy the generator and they use it for that emergency. And then when the emergency is over with, majority of them sell it. Well, I don't need it no more, I'm going to sell it. Or those guys who do keep it, well, people who do keep it, they just let it sit and they don't go out there once every couple months and start it up and make sure it runs. And when they know, but you know, most of them don't know a whole lot, you know, and so they start a show on kissies. Your kissies. There you guys go. You got kissies. So they let that gas set. And the gas goes bad. They try to start their generator, and it won't start or won't run. They don't know what it is. Water in the system, you know, just that kind of stuff. So if you run it, now if you run it on a regular basis, once every couple months, you'll be fine. You don't want to just start it up after sitting for a year and find out that it doesn't work, but you actually have to have it, and it's just a pain in the, you know, it's just a pain. So, all right, guys, that's gonna be a quick one. They didn't charge at all today, hardly. So, you don't know until you start doing this, and then now I know I need more storage or more wattage coming in. One of the two. And so, and from this point, well, yep, from this point, we are done. All right. Have a good night.